Hi everybody, my name is Sarah aka Double XL and welcome on the Queen Size Flavor channel. This video is going to be short and sweet. It's just to put out there some issue that I'm having right now with Forever 21. In Canada right now we have like approximately 12 stores and only 2 of them give they have in-store, the plus size line in-store. And everywhere else right now you need to go online and to buy if you want to get anything from the plus size line. We recently in Montreal had we have 2 stores, and one of the stores is a 4-floor store. Like there's like so much stuff in there, and yet they don't have a plus size line. And I remember before the second one opened last December, December 18th to be exact, because I received an email to be invited and so I could come and blah blah blah. So I remember before the second store opened, I had called and asked about the fact to know if we were gonna have plus size line. And I remember clearly oh yeah, don't worry, we don't have it in this store, but we'll have it in the next store. Many times I called, and I remember even calling the head office, and well, not head office, but I was calling main places in Canada, and they were like, yes, we're gonna have it. The day of, went there, nothing. I remember exactly, I went in the store, and the first employee I saw, I said, excuse me, can I know where's the plus size section? And she was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, we don't have the plus size section and the plus size line, and there's a lot of people who's been asking about it, but we don't have it. So I was like, okay, you know what, just take it cool. And I just went in the store and I bought accessories and stuff, and just about to just call it a day. But on my way out of the store, the employee that I had earlier asked, she's like, would you mind just taking a couple of minutes just to talk to my manager, because a lot of people have been asking for the plus size line, and basically we don't have it, so I would just want her to basically hear you just ask about it. I'm like, okay, no problem. What can I lose? It's just to voice my opinion and just to say that. My goal primarily was just to let her know that I was misinformed, right? So I go and to see the manager, and first of all, she's looking at me who are you? Some kind of alien. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And I'm telling her the story, and when somebody's mocking you, or not even mocking you, but not taking you, the person is literally not taking you seriously, and she's listening to my story, and she's like, really? No. Well, you know what? It was never part of the plan to open a plus size line here. And I'm trying to be civil, right? Just to explain myself, because I could be rude, but I'm like, no, you know what? She's working. That's her duty. She's just being rude right now, but I don't have to basically react the same way she's acting with me right now. So I just let it go. And basically I really got annoyed by the situation, because I'm like, what the hell? You guys actually have a plus size line, but why is it that we have to go online and everything else is there? Is it more, I don't know what's the reason, but I wanted to find out. So I called because in Canada only Toronto has the plus size line in stores. So I called them. There's 2. And the first one I called, oh my god, forget it. Nobody knew anything. And I'm talking to managers and nobody knows anything. And I'm like, okay, can I have maybe a phone number or somewhere I could write an email? Because I had earlier, I wrote customer service. I never got any replies, so forget about that. So I wanted to basically to talk to somebody in charge, so I could basically tell them that, listen, I'm in Montreal right now, and I'm a client of Forever 21, and I've been buying a lot of stuff, and I have my blah 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 blah. And nope, nothing. Call the second store. Second store, she basically was more understanding towards the situation and what I was trying to do. So she's like, oh, listen, can't give you, I'm not supposed to give this phone number, but here, that's the number for the head office. So I was like, thank you. I called there, and this is where everything started, right? I called customer service, and basically I explained the situation again, and they're like, okay, we're going to transfer you to basically the main head office where there's payroll, merchandise, delivery, blah, blah, blah. So once I get transferred there, I basically have a receptionist, the rudest thing ever. I don't know where did she got, why do you guys put her there? Because she basically has 0 customer service. She's rude, and wherever she got trained needs to retrain her or just ask for her money back, because she's extremely rude. So I tell her the situation. I'm like, okay, listen, I'm in Canada. I'm calling to inquire about the fact that the reason why don't we have like the plus size line in Canada. I mean, in Montreal, in the second store. And she's like, well, there's nothing we could do here. And she transfers me back to the customer service before I even explained to her that they transferred me to. I'm like, okay. So I'm at customer service. I explain the situation again, and they transfer me back to her. And I'm like, listen, I'm the one who just called, and basically the situation is this, and blah, blah, blah. And before you transfer me, I was just talking to customer service, and they say this is where I'll get information. And she's like, well, we don't have nobody for you right now. And basically, you could always, if you don't have it available in store, you could always order online. And she hung up on me. And she basically like, oh no, she's like, oh, there's nothing we could do for you. After saying there's nothing we could do for you, she hung up on me. I'm like, oh no, she didn't. Oh no, she didn't. I was like so pissed about it. I'm like, what the hell? Like what is this? Is that how Forever 21 treats the client? Like hanging up on them? I'm sorry, but if I pay for something, I'm not asking for charity. I'm paying for something. I'm not asking you like to just give it to me for free. I'm asking you something to have it in store. So whenever I feel like going out and go in the store, try a dress and leave with it, that it's actually not like too much to ask, right? Well, nothing. So basically I bypassed this rude ass secretary, and I got like a voicemail somewhere, so I left all my information, and right now I'm basically dealing with somebody through emails. But my issue right now is that I think it's taking too freaking long for nothing. And they probably thought that just by saying that, okay, we're sorry about what happened and that we're going to transfer your email and your information to somebody else and blah, 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 that it would just make me quiet. But I'm sorry. You guys are you just fell on the wrong person. I'm the type of person that if I want something done, I'll just fight as much as I can to get this thing done. And right now what I want is to have Forever 21 in Montreal, the plus size line and store. I don't care if you give us like you start just to test, just give like a couple of like pieces to see how, how it works, but at least just acknowledge us by just giving us that simple request, because it makes no sense. What the hell? We're like customers as much as anybody else. And the fact is that big girls, I'm probably sure that big girls there buy all your accessories. We're probably the one buying all these racks of accessories. So imagine, like me, since December 18, I haven't bought anything from you. And this is my way of protesting against the situation, because I think it's unfair. And hi, Kristen, I'm still waiting for your email back. And this is only step one. Girls, let me tell you what I want from this video. If like me, you're annoyed by this entire situation and you would like to have some change, because this is what Queen Size Flavor is all about, is to basically get more promotion for plus size fashion, to get more acknowledgement, to get more visibility as we exist and we demand to be trendy like anybody else, and not to always have to go online to buy stuff, right? Because indeed, if you guys don't want our business, we'll go get it elsewhere. But come on, that's enough. That's really enough. So if you're frustrated like me, comment. This video will be on my YouTube, it will be on my Facebook, it's gonna be everywhere. So this is just to make sure that you guys hear us. Like, what the hell? So comment. If you have any bad experiences, just write it down so they could see it. Be like, okay, you know what? Because if you don't talk, they'll keep ignoring us and be like, okay, whatever. They could always, if those little fat girls want to be dressed, they'll go online, and that's not what it should be, because that's what they're saying right now. And we don't need that. We don't need that, because other places, they do have it. So why can't we have it? Like, what the hell? Anyways, I'm going to stop bitching right now, because I could get out of that, and I could start, because I'm slowly starting to putting words that I don't usually say because I'm mad. But I'll let you know, because I'm still dealing with somebody. I'm still emailing the situation, so I'm still waiting for replies. So I'm going to keep updating you on the situation, but let me tell you, I'll be damned if you guys don't have a plus size line this year. Well, this year, anyways, soon, okay? We need to have this thing in stores, because I can't take this. So that's enough. That was basically my beef with Forever 21. So until next time, take care, people.